Hello all, this is Dswank. I am in Space Engineers, and you may be wondering what I am doing back here, other than dancing with the new emotes. Well, it's kind of a long thing, and I'll try and keep it short. I'm taking a class on media production. It's a 4-week class, we meet 4 times a week. We are halfway through the class, so I have a total of 8 more class periods and 1 weekend before everything is due. I have 2 assignments that we're supposed to work in groups for, and then I have 1 assignment that is our final project of sorts that just got assigned last Thursday. And our final project can be a music video, a documentary, or a short film. And I am doing a documentary on machinima. And that's what you're seeing around here, what I've built with small blocks. This is backset for a studio. This is studio desk. I just haven't painted any of it or set any of it up. We have a fake camera. The LCD is on the wrong side for the viewfinder. I have a couple of stools. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about machinima as a whole, but I'm also going to open up, because our school has a studio. My plan is to open up in a real world and close in a space engineer created studio as an example of things that you can do with machinima, because a lot of people don't really grasp what is capable when you are explaining this to them. So what I have is, this is a rough facsimile of our studio desk. I need to put those back. I removed them for shoving it around. I need to do a little more work on this seam on these 2 sides. Move the LCD over. We've got this, and I've got all the major props with the exception of one of the LCD stands, 2 different LCD stands, a kind of a weird background thing that would be over here that I don't believe it has any LCD, would have any screens on it, and the green screen, which there's a mod that I can get some green screen blocks for. But while I'm going through all this, and then I have to recreate the booth, which I have some. That's fairly easy. It's fairly small, but there's quite a few LCDs around in it, and I need to get some images to cover it and things like that. We've got specific LCD images that I'm going to see if I can get copies of and convert to images here for it over next week. And yeah, that's kind of my plan. Whether or not this comes off, I don't know. I've got to build the actual building that the studio would be in, and the kind of paint it black or do everything on the ceiling and stuff. I'm going to hopefully have Fuzz and Daniel help me as just people standing around. But I've got that, and I've also going to try and recreate a scene out of a video that was shown in class. When I'm talking about it, I also have to write the full script, and this is supposed to be between 2 and 5 minutes. And I'm thinking I can get probably 30 seconds from the zoom, the come in segment, the intro segment, and probably 15 out of that, and the zoom out segment to the close. So I've got to figure out roughly 5 minutes of talking 5 minutes of stuff, and that's a lot of work. And I don't, because of the class and other things, I don't really have time to do some of the stuff that I really want to do, like get any of the videos for next week rendered, because I'm going to have to be in a game filming some of these bits, or going out and recording other things, and my computer's not powerful enough to handle rendering and doing all this other simultaneously. So, next week, I don't know if I'm going to have many videos out next week. I may just take next weekend off, and go with that. Just because I've got a lot of work ahead of me, and I need to do well in this class. So, it's not a hard class, it's just a lot of work. So, that's really where I'm going with that. There's a lot of work on my end that I need to get things put together. But, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed looking at these things that I've put together. I hope what I said wasn't too gregarious and full of weird word vomit. But, yeah, I'm pretty much, this is a warning that I may not have many videos next week. So, I'm sorry about that. I hope you've enjoyed all the content that I've put out so far. I will probably put my assignment video up online so y'all can see it after I'm done. And, yeah, with that, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.